So hey guys, this is Eating with Artemis, episode 2. Welcome. If you're in the stream live right now, or maybe you're watching it as a YouTube VOD, but basically today we're going to be eating some salad. This is salad from my favorite place. It's called Chop Stop. If you're ever happen to be in Hollywood or Beverly Hills, there's Chop Stops located around. Basically, it's my favorite barbecue salad, and basically what it is it's got black beans, it's got tortilla strips, edamame, diced strawberries, barbecue chicken, and then a combination of spinach, tomatoes, and lettuce. And so basically we're going to devour this, as this will be great energy today. So just take a look at that. Let me just let it focus. Focus, camera. Do I have to like... There we go. Oh! Well, you know, that's just part of the eating stream and when I dump shit on my desk, you know? But just look at that. Just take a moment and, you know, just enjoy how beautiful that looks right there. So basically now I have to eat some shit off my desk because this seems to be a common theme when I eat and try and show things to the camera. I have to eat stuff off my desk. Luckily I clean it. Probably gonna get AIDS and die now, or strep throat or something cool from my desk, because who knows what's growing here, but whatever. It's all good. It goes into the incinerator. So basically, yeah, we're just gonna hang out and lower the camera a little bit, sink a little bit lower in here, and basically, yeah, I just want to continue. This is kind of my. It's a good time to basically just rant on stream, as well as you know, talk to people and be social while eating. So hello Javi, hi Free Virus, hi Suarez and Daily Coast, and Why Not Play, I love you too, and Cyber Chaos, and Durham, and Express, and Jeff. Welcome to the stream, you guys. Just started it. So basically, it's a good time to just rant and stuff. The infamous crotch cam. Yeah, I don't think we need a crotch cam today, as there's not a lot laid out and I can just sit here and hold it, you know, in my hand. So basically, I figure no crotch cam. The crotch cam, you know, it's got to be the crotch cam is more like a it's a special treat, you know, not for the lunch streams. You know, that's more of a nightly Artemis event. You know, you get the crotch cam at night, and the daily lunch eating stream gets you know, the upper half. Gotta have a balance, otherwise, you know, people just, you know, they don't like it. It doesn't work out. I can't give you too much. You know, if I give you too much, you'll get bored. You know, you'll be like, oh, I already saw the Artemis crotch cam. It's not that cool. You know, so I gotta just tease it a little bit. You know, just a little bit of teasing going on. You know. Other things that we're eating right now, not really eating but drinking. And hey, 1 2 3 4 5 hi, and high five. So I got water right here. Basically, obviously, we have the Brita. We're gonna consume all this water today, because, you know, when I sit here and talk to myself all day at my computer and nobody talks back to me, because you don't have any time to fucking talk, because I'm talking the whole time. Okay, nobody else is allowed to talk. Okay, don't talk back to me. I'm talking to the wall, basically. I'm talking to a camera and a screen and a wall. So yeah, we got water. Oh, water is so good. And basically, and then we got this, which, this is my new favorite drink from Starbucks right now. I already drank part of it because when I was going and getting the salad, I couldn't help myself. But basically, Art's crazy, talking to himself all day, just, your voice is in my head. You know, people who tune into the YouTube video probably go, who the fuck is he talking to? Maybe I should like put chat on the screen or something. Maybe for later episodes I'll have to, you know, put chat on the stream or something like that. But for now it's just me being insane. Don't worry, I'm just completely totally nuts. No biggie. And basically this is an iced coconut. Let's see, iced coconut caramel mocha macchiato. How's that for a fucking mouthful? An iced coconut caramel mocha macchiato. That's what it is. So, if you happen to venture to Starbucks Either get it in the iced version or do it in the Frappuccino if you want it as a milkshake. Pretty fucking cool. It's their little promotional drink right now. It costs $5, and it's kind of like drinking liquid cocaine. Basically, it's a combination of sugar and a bunch of espresso. So it's kind of like, you know, you're just gonna be like, oh, I was a all over the place. It gets me animated. I'm basically on drugs right now, so to speak. It's called a fuck ton of caffeine. And basically, yeah. Oh yeah. Javi's got it better. This is a chocolate drink. It's coconut milk though. The coconut milk and it's really good. So, yeah. So basically, yeah. And then this is just a ton of salad and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hi, you missed the introduction of the video when I went over what the salad was, but this is a barbecue chopped salad, and I'll go over it again for people who just got here. It's barbecue chicken with some diced tomatoes, some tortilla strips, edamame, so like a little edamame guy in here, as well as it's got lettuce and spinach diced on top of corn, and I feel like I'm missing one thing, diced tomatoes in there. I think that's it. So yeah, all with a nice healthy mix of kind of like a ranch barbecue sauce. So you can kind of see that it's like ranchy. It's like a blend between ranch and barbecue sauce, and it tastes pretty much like heaven. Like, oh, black beans. That's what I forgot. The black beans. Yeah. So it's pretty much amazing. I need bacon in it. I don't know. I've gotten it with bacon before, and I don't know. I know bacon. Everything with bacon, man. You can take a strip of bacon, you can dunk it in chocolate. It's good. But basically, yeah. Oh, and I added strawberries to it. Diced strawberries. Jeez, I'm fucking terrible. There's like 10 things in the salad. Okay, it's not even like a salad at this point. It's like a bowl of food. It's all my favorite things in a bowl with barbecue sauce and ranch. So it's like, is it even a salad at this point, or is it just like ultimate combo eater dream? Because, you know, I'm a combo eater. I like to eat everything at the same time. So that's like taking a bunch of my favorite foods and then being like, hey, let's put it in a bowl, and you know, we'll dump some barbecue and ranch sauce on it. All right, done. It's a meal. So that's basically what's going on with that. Am I growing my ponytail back? I don't know. I can't see on stream. I can't actually see the back of my head, believe it or not. This is one of the areas I can't see. You know. I don't even know why I have headphones on. What am I doing? It's not like I can hear anything. I'm not listening to music. So, basically, yeah. I'm just chilling. Chilling, eating some salad, being healthy. Kind of, moderately healthy. It's not exactly the healthiest thing in the world. But damn is it good. It's better than a greasy ass burger. Do I have plans to just get comfy? I like to use my computer, since I have a giant ass computer case down here. You can't see it. Where's my hat? And I like to just put my legs on it. It's awesome. So like basically I just watch TV on my computer screen right here. I got screen there. And it works out really good. You're in queue for Pokemon Revolution right now. I don't know what that is. And I'm 914. I don't understand. I can't see there yet. I might need to cut my hair again soon. I don't know. I'm getting some complaints. Super nuts. What up, WMB Poro Snack? Hey, Darksiders. But I don't know. So I've been told that my hair, when it's like here, looks really good. When my hair is short, it looks really good. And when my hair is down to my tits, only the bi girls are into me. Obviously, because I'm like part chick at that point. You know, I mean, when I have longer hair than the girl I'm hanging out with, I'm kind of the girl. I'm the head bitch in the relationship. So they're not a huge fan of it unless I'm basically dating somebody that's bi. Then I'm like a combination, and that works out amazing. Because that's what I got when I had long hair. It was like bi girls. Whereas now, with the short hair, I really only get straight girls because I'm not like a combo. You know. So. Well, basically, yeah. But I mean, I have a girlfriend at the moment, so she likes the short hair. She's a much bigger fan of short hair Artemis. She was actually complaining about it this morning when we woke up. And she's like, you need to cut your hair, but it still looks good right now. But you're going to need to cut it soon. So, yeah. I don't know what Pokemon Online is, Scrippy Boy. Yeah, the Caliwood hair. So when I was working on Caliwood, basically my hair was down to like, yeah, here. I apparently look like a Three Musketeer. I'm D'Artagnan from the Three Musketeers, or I'm Zlatan Ibrahimovic, the professional football soccer player, which football if you're the rest of the world, or soccer if you're America. And basically, it's fun time. It's okay, Poro Snack. Am I going to play Shattered Skies today? Yes, we're going to be doing both Overwatch and Shattered Skies today. We're going to start off with some Shattered Skies, go looting and shooting and owning. And then we're ranked 66 in Overwatch right now, so we're going to continue to climb upwards when Bubba gets back. Right now he's showing his house with his wife, because Bubba and his wife have a house and they're trying to sell it. I'm trying to flip that shit. Hi, Randy the robot. Yo, how many of you guys in chat are playing Pokemon using a GPS spoofer? I think that shit's so funny. Are there olives in the salad? No, it's black beans. But, yeah, I'm telling you, dude, this is like 1.5 pounds of salad, man. This shit's thick. It's not like some fluffy ass salad, man. This shit it's deep in there, man. You can dig a hole in there. And look, it holds its shape too, man. Look, I just dug a hole in it. Just look at this. Look, there's a hole. And then it's like, oh, falling in. So yeah, dude, this is a thick ass salad. This thing weighs like, I don't know, it's at least 1 pound of salad. It's fucking dope. What up, One Arm? Hey, Asimo. Hi, Ricky Smack. And Conrad. Dude, it's fucking good. This is my favorite salad place in town. Once again, Chop Stop, guys. If you're in town, stop by Chop Stop. If you're a little kid, you don't understand salad yet, and you can't appreciate how good a badass salad is. A GPS spoofer? No, I was wondering how many of you guys in stream are playing Pokemon with a GPS spoofer so you don't have to leave your house. You wish you liked salad? What up, chicken fried rice? And hey, Wing Hong Kwok. Can I eat the whole thing? Probably. I don't know, we'll see if I run out of steam. What's the name of the salad? This is the barbecue chop. Barbecue chop. And then I like to add extra strawberries and edamame to it. Conrad, you think you don't like salad? You just haven't had good salad, okay? Go eating with me, I will show you good salad. No question. No question. It's good. It's really good. So you guys doing anything fun for Saturday, or are you just going to sit here and watch me play video games? Just, what did you do on Saturday? I don't know. I'll watch this jackass on the internet play a bunch of video games. Yo, if any of you guys are ever in Hollywood and you're not trying to kill me, I'll be happy to hang out. I live smack dab in Beverly Hills and Hollywood. I'm like right in the center. So I mean, your favorite Hollywood bars are just like a mile from me, man. I can jump in a $5 Uber and go anywhere. I'm like smack dab in the center. It's a little bit further for me to go to, like, say, Santa Monica and go down on the pier, but I like drinking on Venice Beach too. You know, the pier is pretty cool. Alright, you got drunk last night, ghosty ghost, now you're hungover. You're just gonna watch me. Hey, if you're hungover, this is great food for hangover. For sure. Z-Dark, you're hungry, what have I done? You're a fat guy, Scriffy, but you still like foods including salad? Dude, I'm a fat guy trapped in a skinny body, okay? I'm so fucking fat, I promise, man. The amount of food I eat, I just attribute it to the fact that I'm 6'3", and that I require more food than everyone else just to power myself, and so I think that's how I get away with eating so much. If I was like 5'5" or 5'6", man, I don't think I could eat like I do. But I like to think I just consume more energy. And so that's why it works out like it does. OG PvP. It's not the hitbox, dude. The hitboxes are fine right now. It's an issue with the bloom. Weapon bloom right now. We found a bug with it. Next patch. Yeah. Exactly, Scrippy. Yeah, I'm like 205 pounds right now. I just weighed myself the other day. I ping pong around. I'm like 195 to 215 depending, like, on the month, you know. If I'm like eating a bunch of fatty shit, I balloon up to like 215. If I'm eating a bunch of salads and drinking lots of water, I go back down. How old am I? I'm 28. It's weird. It's so weird to say. I'm about 16, you guys. I'm seriously about 16. Me and my friend were joking the other day. We're like Peter Pan. We're never growing up. I'm never growing up. I don't need anything but happiness. I am getting old. I know. No, that's not true, Deputy Dab. Only the Kraken doesn't have broken bloom right now, and the Kraken will be getting even better. Yeah, only the Kraken has a 2-second bloom right now when everything else has 1 second. But, like an AK, dude, the shittiest AKs are going to get like 4-second blooms now instead of 1. So they're going to be 4 times as accurate. Okay? And then like the difference between like a Kraken and a shitty, like the shittiest gun in the game is going to have like a 4-second bloom. Okay? And then the best legendary is going to have like a 4.5-second bloom. It's going to be really tight in the bloom spread. So a really low-end gun, played right with the right player, is almost as strong as a legendary. I'm saying the power gap is about to close dramatically because of this. Like the bloom, it was never intended like this because I kill people with guns, but the thing is that I always kill them close range. And so basically the bloom issue is causing like shitty guns like cog weapons and gray weapons. They have bad spreads, but the biggest problem is they're hitting their bad spread instantly. Just boom, bad spread, 100%. And so that's not right. It's supposed to have a linear curve to the max spread. So it goes from super accurate, a little bit less, at kind of legendary range, whatever, and then it gets into its worst spread. So even a low tier gun is going to be extremely strong in the right hands. And a legendary gun is even stronger in the right hands. But that power gap isn't basically, you know, it's going to be fixed. That explains why Wolfstrom is really good. Exactly, yeah, and that's why I always use the Wolfstrom, basically because I like tap shotting, and your bloom resets when you tap shot. So you don't actually notice it, but all the guns that people are full autoing, etc., or shooting constantly, like if you ta 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 with the Wolfstrom, you're going to experience the bloom. What the thing is that in Iron Sight, the bloom resets in 0.22 seconds. So in third person, bloom resets in 0.5, and in iron sight it resets in 0.2. So as long as you it's fine. But that's the problem. So once that's fixed, man, it's really going to make the game feel a lot better. It really sucks that it took so long to figure out that that shit was broken. But nobody even ever made a video going, hey, I think something's wrong with the bloom in game. So yeah, I had to do it because I was sitting there and I was just like, why the fuck is the AK so inaccurate? Because I was looking at the stats on it and I'm like, none of these are inaccurate stats, you know? And the thing is weapons in Shattered Skies aren't exactly like, oh, just set this to 1 and it's fixed. Thanks, but no thanks. Weapons are complex and have like fucking 20 settings a piece just for that shit. So it's not a matter of just going in and going, I think this is broken. Wrong. Wrong. It's fucking complex, dude. A lot of complex systems with a lot of timers and shit on it. And so it's really tough to pinpoint and say, this is broken. Because if I go to the programmers and they go, yeah, dude, the code looks fine for it. Looks fine. Little do you know, there's a missing bracket or something. Like, out of all the code, there's a missing bracket that's making the math change. And so you have to go line by line and go, this is where the math is broken. You know, it's not just like, oh, Artemis, why didn't you guys just fix it, you fucking idiots? It's like, thanks, but, you know, grow a brain. These are very extremely complex systems. And then the math behind the systems is also complex. So you got to know what the fuck you're doing. So either way, it's going to make low tier guns way stronger than they are now. And legendaries will get a tiny bit better. But it's basically like, if legendary guns are up here right now and low tier guns are here, low tier guns are about to move to here and legendaries are about to go up to here. The variance now is much tighter, you know? It's no longer this giant mountain of variance. It's going to be very, very close now. And so when you gain those extra little 2 to 3 points of damage, or you gain that, the spread going from this down to this, I mean, look at the fucking difference. It's really not that much. That's why whenever people are like, oh, legendary guns are so brokenly OP, and it's like, no. But the thing is, they have a tighter spread by default, so they have a tighter bloom at the end of the day. Because it blooms up, and it's no longer like, you know, just like, obviously the max bloom on a legendary is much lower than the max bloom on a shitty gun. So basically, yeah, it's gonna make everybody really fucking terrifying with bad guns. You're gonna be like, holy shit, I just got my head taken off by a fucking default AK. Because that shit's now gonna be 4 times slower on the bloom. Meaning the ramp process is gonna go from 1 spread to 1.5 to 2 to 2.5 to 3 to 3.5. And that's why basically, because I was always burst shotting in the game, I never noticed because I already play skillfully, so to speak. And I always burst shot, which when I burst shot in iron sight, it resets my bloom because of the 0.22 seconds. So this is really only a change to affect the default casual player that's like, woo, fucking full auto. You know, so if you're already tap shotting and burst shotting in the game, you're not really going to notice much of a difference because guns already work properly for that. But even then, a 0.3 second burst shot is going to cause 33% maximum bloom on the weapon. And now afterwards, a 0.3 second burst on a 4 second bloom is suddenly a quarter of that, meaning it's more like a 0.06 bloom instead of a 0.3. Actually, no, a 0.8. It's going to be a 0.08 bloom instead of a 0.3. Either way, you're going to be in a much tighter spread for everything. So, Bisons and SMGs are about to be super fucking nasty. I mean, just the whole idea in the game is all the guns are supposed to be lethal. It's supposed to be about player skill. It's not like an RPG MMO like Division, you know? So, describe more exactly what bloom is. Bloom is the time that it's taking your spread to go from a 0 to whatever the defined spread is. And the stats on the weapon say, like you look at an AK and it says it has a 5 spread. That's an average of your top, your left, your right, and your down. And so basically the bloom time is the time it takes to go from, every time you shoot, it shoots on a pinpoint. If you ever tap shot, you'll notice it's 100% accurate. And then from there, it ramps and blooms. your spread all the way to the maximum defined value. Guns all have a maximum defined spread. So the problem was this is supposed to be a linear spread graph, and it's supposed to be time spent on the trigger, and the bloom is supposed to go up until it hits max bloom. So all guns basically go like this right now, and max. And instead it's going to be like this. Because, yeah, so basically bloom was fucked up, and the math behind it was wrong. And so it was like finding a needle in a haystack, and nobody in the game even noticed it. It's crazy how sometimes shit like that happens. People will say stuff's broken, but they can't figure out what's broken specifically. So finally we noticed that. I found it out the other day when I was testing, because I was sitting there and I set up some tables and shit, and I was like, I don't understand why the AK is not behaving right. Because I was like looking at the stats, and I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. Like, I looked at all the numbers, and I'm like, this doesn't make any sense at all. And like, everything looks good in the database for it. It all looks good. It should not be nearly as bad as the weapon is performing. And then, so yeah, it turned out to be bloom. Math on bloom was wrong. But it's going to be fixed just in time for Steam release, so I'm really glad about that, because that was a really weird culprit, where it's really tough to go and look at it and be like, everything looks good in the database. I'm a cheeky cunt? Yeah, well, Roger, dude, you gotta think sometimes. You gotta realize, you know, we're all humans. Yeah, I knew something was wrong too, Roger. The biggest problem is there's a fuck ton of numbers. There's tons of shit in the database. It's not just one value, man. It's 20 different unique values. And then when I go to programming and I say, look, and they go, yeah, all the stats look right. Everything looks good. Turns out it's fucking missing a bracket. It changes the math completely. Like, if you're familiar with math and order of operations, you know, how it applies everything in order, mathematical order of operations. And so it was like finding a fucking needle in the haystack. It's not that we, you know, could do anything about it. It was a matter of trying to find it. Yeah, people knew something was wrong. I knew something was wrong. It's just, where the fuck is it? What is wrong, you know? It's a very complex system. Shattered Skies has a lot of moving pieces. Think of it as like it's a complex watch. You know, lots of moving mechanical parts, all in conjunction, and they all operate in synergy with each other. So I'm really excited for this patch because, dude, it's about to make shitty guns dope. No, Roger. To even learn how the weapons work is, you're gonna sit there and 6 months later be like, oh, it's a very complex system. It's not just simple stuff. I read your post about your 20%. Here's the thing. You said in your post you're like plus 20% accuracy, minus 45%. What do those numbers mean? Minus 45% of what? Like, basically you have to create a baseline gun and then balance everything from there. You know? But you'll see. I mean, after patch, dude, weapons should be performing properly. We shouldn't have any more weapon performance issues. So, I don't know, that's the rant about weapon bloom right now. Because the weapon bloom is fucked. Yeah. But saying like plus 20% accuracy and then the next one gets 40%, dude, if you're already talking about something, let's say a 1 as the baseline, plus 20% is a huge increase. And then the next one plus 40%, you're already up a ton, because 40% on top of the 120 isn't just 40. It's more like plus 25 on that, making 165. And a 1 to a 165 is huge. So, you gotta realize in games you adjust very, very tiny, man. 1%, 2%, 3% are very big in the grand scheme of things with min-maxing. You know, that's the reason that World of Warcraft isn't exactly giving everybody plus 40% damage and shit. It's dangerous. Those are dangerous numbers to mess with. Those are big numbers that change shit big time. So you gotta operate in much tinier percentages, because tiny percentages, you gotta realize, is it a compounding number Is it multiplicative? Is it additive? All these things are very important when you're adjusting weapon formulas. So it's a lot of math basically involved. Yeah, but I mean we've already done stuff like that behind the scenes, Roger. All the guns behave slightly different. The problem is you couldn't see the difference in the guns right now because they were all blooming in 1 second. You couldn't actually feel the difference in the spread and as it blooms and the recoil even because everything was happening in 1 second. And even with 1 second, it's really more like a 0.8 or a 0.7 because of server lag and shit like that. So it's just weapons are fucked with bloom, and we're gonna start fresh with the bloom patch, and then we'll adjust from there and see what gun really feels worthless and what gun feels too strong. Because right now, everything you know is basically the numbers are out the window. You know, the new AK is gonna have a 4-second bloom on the worst one, and currently the Kraken has a 2-second bloom. So it's like the new AK is gonna bloom so much slower, and then the new Kraken is gonna be like a 4.5. Like basically it's going to go baseline weapons a 4, and then a COG version's a 4.1, and then Mercenary is going to be a 4.2, and then Spec Ops 4.3, and then Elite 4.4, and then Legendary 4.5. So the variance is going to be way, way, way different right now. Basically, I was describing it as this. If this is current Legendary weapons and then this is shit tier weapons, all the weapons are about to move up like this, so the variance is very tiny. The blooms were not working right. Like, obviously I'm not trying to have a weapon 1 second bloom and then other ones in like 10-second bloom. That makes no sense. Who's on the trigger for fucking 10 seconds? Just da-da-da, you know? So, it's really going to change the way that you do it. It's going to feel way better. Basically, all the guns are about to feel extremely lethal. SMGs obviously are, going to behave slightly differently but still better than they are now. I mean, right now they're wildly inaccurate because SMGs have a giant spread. So SMGs are going from their no spread all the way to boom, max bloom, and being like, woo, can't hit the broadside of a barn. So, yeah. Your AK-12S COG will shit on people. Oh yeah, dude. It's gonna be no problem. All the low tier weapons are about to be really strong. And then, basically all it's doing is the high tier weapons are about to get a tiny bit better, but all the low tier weapons are about to get fucking way better. Way, 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 way better. So, I mean, every weapon's going to be dangerous and lethal. Am I talking about Shattered Skies right now? Yes, lethal apricot. All the weapons are going to be lethal apricot. You don't piss me off, Roger. Just sometimes I feel like you don't read. You gotta read. And you gotta realize we're all humans, man. You can't just attack people for no reason. Especially when I work super hard, man. You don't understand. I work all day, 24/7. Can you let us break down COG weapons into weapon parts? They're so damn useless. No. No. Throw them away. If you have 300 plus mercs, break all your mercs. There's no reason to allow you to break down generic armor and generic weapons. That's the point. Okay, you don't attack me, you fuck with me. Well, guess what? You fuck with me, I fuck with you back. I'm like a mirror, okay? But yeah, dude, don't worry. I don't lose any sleep over it. I don't expect you to. You just gotta come at me with logic. As long as you come at me with logic and actual information, hey, I can get things fixed for you. You know? I'm totally happy to. Does aiming down sights count as first person? It counts as iron sight. Iron sight resets bloom in 0.22 seconds, aka roughly just barely faster than 1/5 of a second. 22 hundredths of a second during iron sight resets bloom. So, if you do a lot of tap shotting and burst shotting in iron sight, you're not going to experience the bloom issue. The bloom issue happens when you full auto right now. That's just bad luck, Roger. I'm sure people in your group got a lot of legendaries and stuff. I mean, ultimately at the end of the day, you can get a legendary up in any tower, up on any roof, and any rare spawn, as well as basically out of supply drop crates, opening a supply drop, doing Dominion roadblocks, doing MG uplink stations, mercenary bags, spec ops bags. All those have a chance. Loot crates. Loot crates actually have a much better chance to give you the red reactor armor now. By the way, the elite reactor armor. I don't know if anyone noticed, but yeah, you've got a significantly better chance to get that now out of it. That was a little stealth buff. But I'm interested to see what happens with legendaries after patch, because that's why everybody thought the Kraken was so good. And I was like, why is the Kraken so good? The Kraken's not that good. But it's because of the bloom. Dude, why is my camera autofocusing? How do I turn this shit off? Stop it. Camera. Camera is a trusted Windows Store app. How about fuck you, Windows? Okay, according to Windows, I don't even have a camera hooked up. Cameras and devices. View scanners and cameras. Nice, Windows. I don't have a camera hooked up. I just wonder how I'm doing any of this then. Fuck. Okay. That's it for episode 2 of Eating with Artemis. We got a nice rant in. We covered Weapon Bloom. I'm almost out of salad. I'm going to save this little bit for later as a snack. There's really not much left, but basically this will be a couple nice bites in a few hours when I'm hungry again. So we ate it all the way down to the very bottom. Basically there's not much left. But yeah, it's going to be just the bottom right here, so you can see the bottom up. There it goes. Rip salad. So that was episode 2 of Eating with Artemis. We're gonna play some video games now. Thanks for watching. Tune into my YouTube and channel when I stream, and hit that follow button and tell your other friends to watch me eat, cause fucking weird. Yeah. Okay, there we go.